Thank you. Our next piece, Christ's Anthem, is spoken word that must be experienced rather than described. So listen to me very carefully. So open your eyes and get your imagination flowing and your senses in tune to the high notes in this captivating anthem delivered by Marlene Peterson.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Y'all are so great. Before we get started, before we get started, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but what is that smell?
What's this?
Do you smell it? No. Do you guys smell it over there? You don't?
I do. I smell. I'm with you.
I know I'm not the only one who smells it. Do you smell? It's not just me, is it? It's really strong.
Yeah.
Come on, no, I know I'm not the only one. Where did it come from? Seems like all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. Oh, okay. I know I have to move on to the spoken word, but it's about to blow me away. No, it has literally stopped me in my track. Hey, is it you?
Oh,
Is it you over there? Is it you over here? Come on, I've never smelled anything like this before. It's different.
okay.
Who made it?
God.
Come on, somebody knows.
God did.
Right? Who is the artist who curated this concoction? Is it for sale? Come on, this may sound a bit extravagant, but I'm just trying to get you to understand. It kind of reminds me of a bask in the sun. You know that sensation, that sensation. Oh, I just made up a word. Sensation. You know, when it permeates down into your bones. Do you feel it? Come on, or when I'm not in a rush, when I'm right on time, smile on my face, being in the right place at the right time, the golden hour. Kind of smells like that. Or like living on purpose, enjoying many moments like this, or using my God-given gifts. That's good. Being me, unapologetically me, showing up as me. It's like not owing anybody anything, but loving unconditionally, me unapologetically, giving unexpecting nothing back. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Just purely perfect. That's what I smell. Let me give you a whiff. Okay. Don't you smell it? When it where am I? It's like those days when a mere walk turns into freedom, and freedom turns into a dance, and the dance grows wings, and the wings start floating through the air, flowing right, everything right. Is it you? Hey, do you smell it? All right. Y'all, it's reaching a high note for me right now. I can hardly contain it. Someone in the back there, will you please close the doors? Will you please close those doors? And somebody over there, will you please grab some bottles before this thing escapes? How do we capture something that's floating around in the air? Everyone feels it. Come on, but like a vapor comes and goes. I'm kind of afraid that this opportunity to breathe it in or to be born again or to truly live like this might evaporate. Can we contain it, maintain it, duplicate it, or sustain it before it disappears? Can we replicate it, formulate it, permeate it, captivate it? Before it escapes, can we motivate a soulmate with it? Can we release a jailmate with it? It's so potent now. Can we press out expensive, stanky fear with it? Can we press out nasty rejection, worry, and selfishness with it? Can we press out not smart enough, not good enough, not pretty enough, and exchange it out? Mr. Chrysanthemum. 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 Christ in. Ooh, I made up another new word. Chrysanthemum. Christ in me. Intimacy. Forgiveness. That's what it is. Chrysanthemum. Don't you smell it? Christ, my anthem. Yes, we can motivate a soulmate with it. Yes, we can release a jailmate with it. And yes, we can press out stankin' thanking with it. Come on, y'all. It's bass notes, mid notes, and top notes. Notes dancing and harmonizing in the air, blowing in the wind like hair. It's me. It's you. It's my best worship. It's your best worship. It's your gifts and mine. Chrysanthemum. That's the name of it. Christ, our anthem, our high note. The Lord our God in the midst of us. Poured out. Now you smell it, don't you? Now you smell it. It is you. It is you. It is you right there. Thank you for allowing me to the opportunity to express this thing out and to experience Christ in you. And to honestly press out the stench that was putrefying in me before I walked in the door. Oh yeah, this week there was some stuff in me that was not Christ-like. You would be smelling something all right. Pressure, people pleasing, and not honoring my husband just so I could say a poem. The art of perfection instead of peace lilies. Diffusing essential oils in my house but not in this vessel is cheap. Enough of that, you get it. The thing about it is, when we walk out the door and when we leave this place, we may never all formulate or gather like this again, but we will mix and mingle and start to pour out new formulas wherever we go. We can motivate a soulmate with it or release a jailmate with it. And the thing that I love about it is not only that will they be stopped in their tracks, when Chrysanthemum captivates the curator's nostrils, he will interrupt life as usual, break through any situation, even end a war, to sit down in the midst and ask, Ma, what is this smell?
Wow.
Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? I'm not through. Because now it's actually time for my spoken word. I just had to get that out. And the spoken word is this: thanks be to God who always leads us in triumph and through us diffuses the aroma of his knowledge in every place. For we are to God the fragrance of Christ to those who are perishing and to those who are being saved. That's 2 Corinthians 2:14. And walk in love as Christ also has loved us and given himself for us, an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet smelling aroma. That's Ephesians 5:2. This is spoken word. Then Mary took about a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume. She poured it on Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with her hair. That's John 12:3. And one more spoken word. Therefore I say to you, her sins, which are many, are forgiven, for she loved much. Then he said to her, your sins are forgiven. Then he said to the woman, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. And that is what I tell you to